Hello everybody, I'm sorry I'm late. I'm Jen Houston, owner of the Artsy Fartsy Gallery. I'm a full-time independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator here in Canmore, Alberta, Canada. Welcome to Four Cards and Friends. Can you tell I've been running? Yes. So my room looks a little different. As most of you know, we are assuming that we're moving here. And so I had to clean up my art room, take most of it out so that people could kind of see this as a second bedroom as opposed to my art space. So the big white thing behind me here is actually a Murphy bed, and so I needed to kind of cram myself into a weensy corner, and so I don't have my good light. My stand was crooked, it wasn't working, and was falling over, and so anyways, I'm sorry I'm late. Okay, so lots of people popping on, that's awesome. So comment lots, and your name will be entered into a draw. And also, if you share this video, I really appreciate that. And your name will go into another draw so that you can win 4 of my handmade cards. So lots of excitement today. Lots of people, awesome. Megan and Lisa. I've been waiting here like a great student. Only 1 minute though. You love my cow, yes. I saw that in Winners, and when we first bought this place, we were kind of looking for some art to hang up, and I saw this cow, and every time I look at it, it makes me smile, so I just had to get it. So it's kind of goofy, and it's kind of like me, right? So hi Karen and Betty, hi Chrissy and Tanya, hello. Karma's on too. Oh, thank you. Yes, with my losing a few poundages, I know it doesn't always look like it. Some of my tops were getting a little too sloppy looking, and so I went and got a couple new outfits. So this shirt actually is inspiring one of our cards tonight, so be excited to see that, right? Hi Jackie, nice to see you too. Lots to share about house news, I tell you. But first, let's talk about Stampin' Up! Because it's an awesome day today. It's the new catalog day, new holiday catalog day. And so, wow, we get to actually, you know, open the pages of the catalog, and we're allowed to show you what's inside, not just the front cover, which is pretty exciting. So if you do not have a catalog and you live in Canada and don't have another demonstrator that you're working with, I would most certainly love to send you a catalog, because there's just something about flipping through paper, right? I love it. Okay, some more things I want to share. Let's see. I'm gonna, oh yeah, watch me drop the whole thing. Oh, see, we're bouncing. I love that top, and even better that you needed to get new clothes. Well, I didn't need to, but any excuse, right? Okay, let's, you know, sheesh. Okay, I'm really scared this thing is gonna topple over on me. What's holding it, preventing it from totally tipping over, is a re-anchor. So let's hope nothing happens. All right, I guess my face isn't on here, is it? Let me try this again. Oh, the light is horrendous. That it will have to do until hopefully tonight. Tonight is going to be the big day. No, you need them. Hi, Donna. Nice to see you. All right, so first off, of course, because we have a new catalog, we have all sorts of new papers. Love the paper. And so if you want to get in on one of the shares, so you want everything like I do, this is a way to do that. So you can, we can share ribbon. So between 4 of us, we share all the packages of ribbon, or we can share packages of paper, or you can do both. And so of course the best deal is by far to get both. Plus, if you get both, Then I'm going to send you a package of Whisper White envelopes or the new holiday rhinestones. Lovely. All right, so there's that. Let's see, I'm just gonna go, let's go do this one first. Okay, so I don't know if you heard today, Barbara's on and Janice is on. Hello. There is the Designer Series paper sale. So buy 3, get 1 free. And just like I finished saying, if you don't want to buy 3 of them, get 4 of your friends to each buy each of you buy a package and do your own little share. How perfect is that, right? And we were just told that this bird ballad suite was the #1 selling item. The paper and the whole suite was by far the most popular items in the catalog that have sold. So you might want to snag some of that beautiful paper before it goes away. Michelle, hello. Nice to see you. So there are only certain papers that are on sale with this deal, but the Perennial Essence, that's that stunning paper that you could just frame. It looks like it's painted like Monet. See a Silhouette is that bright colored paper, and it's kind of like those watercolor crystals. Oh, stunning. Come sail away. So if you need some masculine paper, that is an awesome set to get. Magnolia Lane. I mean, it's beautiful. And actually on Mondays, Creative Escape. So if you're one of my customers or one of your team members, I'm going to show you how you can change up that Magnolia set. Garden Lane Designer Series paper is not my favorite, but it will be somebody else's, right? Hello, thank you for sharing, Barbara. That's awesome. And Lisa, hi. And Julie's on too, great. And Lois, oh, lots of people popping on. That's great. So it's not my favorite, but you know, if you like green, that is for you for sure. Follow Your Art Designer Series paper. So that's the one that's got the that matches with that stamp set that has the ribbon and the little re-inkers and all those fun things. Woven Threads is that beautiful, it looks like fabric. It's a stunning set. I do love that one. Dino Rower, if you have kids in your life, that's one you gotta have. And of course that Bird Ballad Series one, that one I just said was the most popular. And the Pressed Petals Specialty Designer Series paper. So I don't know if you've seen that one. I haven't used it a whole lot yet, but it is pictures of actual pressed flowers, which is really pretty. You like the Garden Lane? Really, Julie? And same with Karen. Really? See, that's what I mean. Everybody has their loves, right? And that's what's kind of cool about how everything's so different. How can I be your customer to see what happens on Mondays? Interesting. Might have to think about that. Yeah, because that, let me think about that, Megan. Okay, that'll be something to ponder instead of house stuff. Next off, there is a big event coming on Sunday. Lisa and I are doing our online holiday launch party, which we're really excited about. We actually worked really hard, and Lisa's brilliant. She figured out how to get us with the split screen, and we're going to be on the camera both together. Yay! Which might be chaos, but it's going to be fun chaos for sure. So it's this Sunday. If you live in Canada or the US, you can sign through each of us. So there is a cost to it. If you live in the US, you only have to pay $5. But if you live in Canada, you're going to have to pay $7. Sorry. Cost me way more than that. But the good thing about it is that if you order something that night, you are getting those payments back. So it's just kind of a way to ensure attendance, almost. Yes, it's this Sunday, Lisa. So that's going to be lots of fun. We have lots of prizes to give away. So that in itself, if you are joining this, you know, get extras. And of course, we'll show demonstrations and lots of other fun things. So there we go. We'll show you our top 3 of everything. Next, of course, course, coming up this Friday is the last day. Only $5 though, and lots of great, I know. Does the postman still deliver mail to you if they notice a name that they have not seen before? Weird question, I know. Should, because we've gotten other people's mail. Make sure you're sending it to the Canmore address. Yeah. Oh no, I've just sat down with a lovely coffee to watch you, and I've gone at, oh, you spit it all over. Oh no. I'll stall here. Just, you know, go get yourself cleaned up. So coming up this Friday is the first of Lisa and I don't think that's grammatically correct. I forget. Bad. Our online card classes. So each month we're going to maybe try to each do a card class, but we will replicate it for our customers either in Canada or in the US. So I'm going to be teaching the Come Together class, which is going to be on October 1st at 7 p.m. Mountain Time. However, you need to RSVP really early this time to make sure that you get all of the kits and everything, because Canada Post is a little slow. So you need to register for that by September 6th. You can get all of those items, all of the card kits that we're going to make that night, for free if you place an order either with Lisa for $50 or myself in Canadian for $60. Oh, Bud wants under. He loves being under his blanket. Now he's crying. Or you can just purchase the 4 card kits for $20, or I will do up a written tutorial that's available for anybody in the world for $15, so that you know what we're going to be making. So all 3 of those options will gain you access to the online class to watch the video. So the cards that I'm going to be making that night, of course, are from Gather Together, the stamp set and bundle, which we're actually I'm going to show you even more ideas on how to use it tonight. So you will have tons of ideas if that is your stamp set of choice tonight. All right, lastly, I am going to be having an online Christmas craft series, and the first of the 3 classes is going to be the snow globe cards. So I don't know if you have seen those snow globes in the catalog, but those are fun. The neat little shakers in them and whatnot. So once again, this needs to be RSVP'd by Friday. I will send you the card kits for free with a minimum purchase, which is $40, or I can send you the card kits only for $25. So to me, it's worth ordering. Then you can make these cards over and over and over. Megan, if you bought the tutorial, you might be classified as Jen's customer. Hey, I see that. I think that works. All right, so that, yeah, we're gonna make 4 cards with that, and they are lots of fun. They're actually up in the other condo building. I'm trying to get a in-person class going. So yes, they're very pretty. I like them. Dun, da, da, da. Here it is. Creativity is calling. So tonight we are going to be using this Come Together suite. So if you have your own catalog, follow along with me. We are on page 46, 47. Of course, you can buy these 2 things as a bundle, the stamp set and the framelits. Framelits are great. I will show you why. And of course, get 10% off. Why not? The paper, and you can see it bigger if you turn the page, is stunning, and I love the color combination. I'm having lots of fun with that. So beautiful paper. Of course, the ribbons and these wood elements, the tags and feathers. So they're kind of fun too. I played with them a little bit today. So lots of fun. So if you order this bundle today, so the Gather Together and the dies, then I will be sending you these 4 card kits that we make tonight. Perfect. Okay, let's get rolling. Now here is my card that was inspired by my shirt. So, I'm sorry about the light, it's horrid. So the colors I used: Pear Pizzazz, Mint Macaron, Pretty Peacock. I thought I hit 4. Nope, I did not. Only used 3. So there, maybe that's better. And of course, I love how Lisa did this ribbon on her peacock card, so I kind of copied that from you, Lisa, sorry. And of course, the rhinestones from that Noble Peacock set. They're perfectly colored to kind of match this one. So there we go, that's our first card. I didn't do the envelopes and I did not do the insides of the cards. I know, it was a rough day. So, gray granite, thank you. Gray granite I put as that main color because I thought today, I always grab the white to stamp things on, and I wanted to try something a little bit different of a color combo. However, as our alternative, of course, I'm going to change things up. I do want to try it on white, and we're going to see which one we like the best. So here we go. I have got my card base here, which is Mint Macaron. Oh, please copy, thanks. I don't know what you mean. I'm not sure, sorry. I got out this foil paper. I thought, oh, that would be kind of a neat green to have. And of course, I'm cheap, so I like to thrifty. Okay. Am I only using? Yes, I'm only using the one. Yes. So I knew that this layer was going to get covered up. Hello, ladies that have popped on. Nice to see you. I knew this was going to get covered over top, so I thought, okay, this foil is expensive, so let's get the most use out of it. Don't just glue something over top. You said you copied me with the ribbon. Yes, thank you. So I cut these out, and we're going to use them on other cards for sure. But check out the framelit, how it embosses the detail in the leaves. Isn't that stunning? It just adds that little hit of something so the light bounces off of it, which is so pretty. And then of course I had this beautiful leaf that I used the Pretty Peacock with, and I decided I think I'm going to use one of oh shoot, is this the Everyday Label Punch? Forget. It'll be on my blog tomorrow. But let's use this as kind of where we're going to put our saying. I think it'll look kind of fun. Okay, so here we are with our Whisper White layer, and I'm going to get this beautiful maple leaf stamp like so, and let's just randomly color these stamps all over the place. So let's start with our Granny Apple Green. Stampy stamp stamp. So, has everybody had a chance to look at the catalog? What's your top item you have got to get? What's your favorites? Okay, I'm just going to stamp 3 of the Granny Apple Green and give it my Simply Chamois, which I did remember to, actually clean it off or get it wet. And then let's go with Mint Macaron. It's just kind of fun how all these different versions of greens go so well together. Like so. And I'm going to get my Pretty Peacock next. Let's fill in some of the gaps with that. So house drama. So yesterday up and talk and think at the same time. We got a text from our realtor saying that the people who put an offer in on our house were backing out. And so I'm like, what? Are you kidding me? And so, of course, stress all day, stress all day, stress all day. What are we going to do? And we did have another showing again yesterday. So there's been continuous showings, which is great, but there's always been something that, you know, they didn't like. You know, oh, it didn't have a didn't have a walk-in closet in the master bedroom, or, you know, oh, they didn't like the view, or, oh, I forget what the first one was. Anyways, doesn't matter. So, of course, you kind of stress out. But towards like, I think it was like 10 o'clock or something, our realtor texted us last night. And he's like, they're back in. They gave us our counter offer, which, you know, they put in a lowball offer. And so we went down a little bit, to be fair. And they actually decided to meet our price. And they're back in the game. So that's fine. But they want a September 30th possession date, which is all lovely and dandy, but we can't get into our new, I already cut ribbon. Anyways, we can't get into our place until October 31st. And so, of course, my realtor all day has been trying to get a hold of the 1 minute. Otherwise, we're going to listen to that all evening. You want under? Come see. Okay, you go under. I don't know why you need under. It's so hot in here. There you go. Oh. Don't knock Andy out. Oh, but he loves being under his blankets. I don't remember where I was. But anyways, yes, that we can't get into our place. So we were kind of calling around and seeing where could we, you know, live for a month. So we're hoping to get some answers for that. But yeah, so that's been kind of stressful. Well, and they have till midnight tonight to say they're good with all of the deals, and then it will be kind of, I guess, one step closer, because they still need a home inspection and a lawyer to review the documents. So, of course, that goes on and on and on. But at least they're still back in the game, because that was stressing me out, to be honest. Okay, isn't that, I kind of like the white. The colors definitely show up a whole lot more than on the gray granite. I've stamped on this leaf. Normally I would stamp first and then cut out the leaf. However, the big shot's over there, and I didn't want to have to use it too much tonight. So there it is, pretty, pretty. Oh, I see, which side should we go? On this card we did that ribbon across the bottom, but maybe we want to put it at the top this time. So I don't think there's anything. Well, we're gonna have to put, we'll go this way. Fingers crossed it all works out. It'll all work out. You know it will, right? You just gotta stress about it. New experience. Not used to this. It's all good. Other people have survived. I will survive too. So, yeah. Now, I decided to use one of these beautiful foil pieces that we cut out on this card. Might as well. Actually, I'm going to have a look here. Okay, I kind of want to have that down there. So let's make sure we don't cover up that whole leaf, because it's so beautiful. Okay, let's put it there. I almost wonder if I should pop it up because it's going to be oh dear, we got a house text just came through. Kevin will have to deal with it. Okay, let's go on to gray granite and let's put one of the sayings. I have come together, season of thanks. There is this cute little one that says, may this season bring you smiles and love that will last all year. There is, so glad to have you in my life, but it's just kind of one of those thin little sayings. You could put it on and cut it apart, or wishing you well. And I used wishing you well last time, so let's pick something else this time. How about, do you want come together? Let's do come together. And I'm wondering if, I was gonna do it in gray granite, but I almost am regretting that I didn't do this one in pretty peacock just to make it stand out a little extra. So let's go straight off with the pretty peacock. Gather together, did I decide on that one? My brain is fuzz. There we have it. Pretty peacock. And I think we should use some dimensionals just to pop that up a little. Give it some height. Hello, third one. I forget what the third one was. Sorry, Megan. There we go. Oh, hey, I was gonna put that fancy dancy ribbon. Just hang on. Sheesh. Okay, so I'm just gonna run a piece of snail tape along the bottom there, and let's, I'm gonna hope for the best that that's long enough. Probably should have done that first. Okay, I'm just gonna lay that along the bottom, and now let's flip this over. Oh, okay. Got this little alcove here in this punch, which might not be too conducive to it. There we go. Let's cut this little piece off. Get rid of that little fluff. There we go. And did you know, I don't know if you knew this, but there's a string that runs all the way along here that you can actually take off, and it makes it more tassel-y. Isn't that cool? So here we go. Let's attach this. I guess it covers up that other ribbon, but it'll give it a little more texture. Okay. Now let's attach this to our card base, and then we got to discuss some rhinestone situations or something. Like so. Okay, rhinestones, let's see. I've got those in color faceted gems we could add, like so. I've got those clear faceted gems, which we could color up, which would be kind of fun. Maybe one or two, or two maybe. I've got pearls. I've got those epoxy drops, the frosted and the clear. Those could be fun. And I do have these. Let's go with these rhinestones again. They worked so well for me. They're already colored, which is great. So let me find my, here it is. It's been hard when you rearrange your art room. You don't know where anything is anymore. Okay, let's take off some pretty peacock. And let's put some here. 2, 3. Just to kind of fill in that little space. And I think we'll add 3 little, whoopsie, 3 little green ones. Because there can't be enough. Can't be too many of these little rhinestones, right? Okay, let's put one down there. And there we have it. like it. Don't mind that at all. Let's put that over there so I can find it later on. Okay, I'm curious, which version do you like better? I know which one I do. Here it is. So the white or the gray? White or gray? What do you think? Hi, Jill. Nice to see you. Well, I guess, you know, it's kind of, I also added this fun foil piece, which is kind of cool too. So different kind of colors. No worries, Donna. Check it out. All right, so I'm gonna switch over to some new colors here. I know I'm gonna need Granny Apple Green a little bit later on, so I'm gonna leave that one out. Put that away, put that away. Let's just, okay. Now I know I did not, what do we got here? Oh yeah, whites, yeah. White, 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 white. Both are nice though. White, I agree. I do like the white better. But I tried, right? You gotta give these things a try to find out what you really like, what works well. Okay, card number 2 is this one. Can you see the color variation in the leaves? I'm going to show you how to do this. I'm going to show you how to get these color variations, and I'm going to show you how to get color variations on this, which I had never tried before until this afternoon. And I thought, I'm going to see, there again, you got to try something new. Tried it, and I love it. So here we go. This was Soft Suede, Coastal Cabana. I also used the colors Calypso Coral, Petal Pink, Soft Suede. Did I say Coastal Cabana? Yeah, those were the colors that I used for this card. So I like it. I like the colors. But, of course, we're going to switch this up, right? Okay, so this time I'm going to use a background of crumb cake. Some, oh, is this Granny? I believe it's Granny Apple Green. Very vanilla. So, and of course I've got my little stitched oval, stitch shape oval. And the colors I'm going to use this time are Rich Razzleberry, Crumb Cake, it's Old Olive, pardon me, and Crushed Curry. So I don't know if you can see that color combo. I think it'll be kind of neat. Okay, here's how you do this. You need yourself a baby wipe. So snag one. If you don't have a baby wipe, I wonder if a paper towel or a Kleenex might work. If it was like damp, might work. I haven't tried. So just fold it over a few times. And this is the perfect chance to use your re-inkers. And it's not even for re-inking anything. But we're gonna make our own little stamp pad. So if you fold this in half, make sure you put it on something that's, you know, plastic or paper plate, maybe plastic plate, just so that, you know, your inks are gonna seep through a little bit. So just get out your re-inkers and put a bunch of dots all over. So that was my Old Olive. This is the Crushed Curry. This is the Crumb Cake. Give me some hearts if you try this technique, the baby wipe technique. I thought I'd show you this neat technique, which I love, love, love at fall time for changing up all those colors of the leaves. And Rich Razzleberry, of course. So just, you know, little dots, they'll meld together. I like the old ink pads better. Yeah. Yeah. They definitely hold their ink for a lot longer than the new ones do. However, I find they have definitely a crisper image. That's just me, personally, but I do like the new ones. Okay, so here's my very vanilla. I'm going to take my stamp, and like I said, this is going to become my ink pad So just stamp it multiple times. Now I'm wondering, hopefully, yeah, looks like it's inking it up. And just stamp it down. Look at that. Now I'm thinking, because it's a little bit squishy in the middle, it's not getting to the middle of my leaf like it should. So I'm just going to put it down. I'm going to have to change it out a little bit later. There we go. Maybe I didn't have too much ink in the middle. That's could be why too. I love the hit of rich raspberry in here. Oh yeah, like it. Pumpkin pie would look nice in this mix too. There is a bit of a learning curve with opening the new cases, but I prefer the new pads also. Yeah, have not tried this technique, but now I want to. Oh yes, you have to. It's so great. Do you have the Colorful Seasons stamp set? Because that one's got lots of great leaves and they look stunning with that set too, this technique. All right, we're just gonna get one more little poke in there. Try not to get your paper wet with the baby wipe, that's for sure. It would not be good. And there we go. Okay, I'm going to get rid of this paper because otherwise it's going to make a mess. And here's the one right here. Okay, I'm going to clean off that stamp. Okay, look at that. Neat, hey? I like it. Okay, next, I was going to put this crushed curry ribbon. I don't know if it's too much. I think it'll be all right. I think it's okay. Okay, it's that neat ribbon, that seam binding, is that what it was called? Crinkled seam binding ribbon. And that's that one I did last time. I had did the Lisa technique where you just make it kind of fun and bubbly. You kind of fold it onto each other. Make a neat way to use your ribbon. Okay, laying that across there. Put that on there. There's our ribbon section. Next, let's just attach everything. Let's get her attached. So I'm going to use this old olive onto the card base, and then I'm going to put this piece onto the old olive. Get some glue on those ribbon pieces so they don't come out. This is just a teeny little layer behind color, hit of color. I like it. No worries, Carla, no worries. Hi, Karen. Martine, hello. Yes, you've got to try that. It's so much fun. It's lovely. Okay, so we have our little oval, which last one I used was Season of Thanks, and we have already used the Gather Together. So let's use this little one. Which color should I use? I think I'm going to use Rich Raspberry. It'll stand out really nice, I think. This saying is cute. And I'm just going to put it over to the right hand side because we are going to make a cool leaf using the framelit. I know. Let me take this off because it's one of the more in house news. I should have turned my phone off. Okay. Now, the framelets. If I was a framelit, it would be over here. And I used this full leaf one. So it has such detail on it, like so. Okay, now I'm gonna get out my inks, and I've got my daubers, and I just come up with an amazing storage solution for my daubers. They were kind of all in a Ziploc bag, in a container, and I was always searching for the colors. So I actually went through and did something that I will show on an online holiday launch, and made something really cool to hold them all. So here we go with our crushed curry. I'm actually going to take this and stamp it right onto the framelit. I know! How crazy is that? So just in random spots. So that's that. And let's go with our next, something that's not hugely bright. Let's do crumb cake. And then let's go with our old olive. Make sure I've got the right color here. Old olive, yes. Go there. And lastly, let's go with rich raspberry. Now I don't believe, it's hard to see where exactly you've put your ink, but if you overlap a little, it's no big deal. It's kind of makes it kind of neat looking. Okay, so that's what you're gonna do. Is anyone else just freezing, or is it just me? Uh-oh. It could be because the phone went. So now I'm going to take my Big Shot. I'm not going to put you through this torture, but I'm going to run this through the Big Shot, the die cutting machine, pardon me. I'm going to lay this on the Big Shot, put the paper over top, and let's run it through. I don't know why they didn't put holes. They often, you know, used to put holes in there so you could pop them out. Sometimes we get lucky and they come out, and sometimes they do not. Oh, more people is freezing. Okay. I'll try and watch and see how that works, but look at, isn't that cool? It left all the veining. So neat. Freezing there too. Darn. Going to take a baby wipe to clean that off. And then off my stuff on the ground. Just, you know, because you look fine here. Oh, good, thank you. So one person's okay. It's okay. Oh, darn. Okay. So let's attach this all together. I'm going to use some dimensionals on the back of this. Do I have one on my arm? So nice to be in the craft room today. I'll put that in the middle. And now I'm going to pop that leaf up too, because I think it adds a little something when it's popped up. Let's try this too. Of course. Of course. Look at that. There we go. Now, I didn't put any rhinestones or anything on this version, but I think this one's calling for pearls. Surprise, surprise. Let's grab some. I didn't use a single pearl today. You'll be proud. But there's always, you know, a first time, right? For today. Okay, I think I'm just going to leave them as is. Not even going to not going to color them. I'm just going to add them on like so. Just give it a little something. Okay, what do you think? Which one do you like better, white or vanilla? White or vanilla? What's your favorite? So I'm just going to start cleaning up, and we'll go on to the next card. Thank you, Julie. Both are beautiful. Thank you. Thanks, Karma. That is totally crooked, isn't it? Oh, sheesh. Both white, vanilla. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. White. Huh. One's almost cool colors, and one's almost warm colors. I tried to kind of think of that in mind, I guess. Interesting. Vanilla, but they're both gorgeous. Awesome. Lean in towards the white. Okay. Good, good. All right, next card. Ready for this one? So remember those foil pieces that I cut out of that one? Well, there they are. And look it. They have the wood grain on one of the papers that comes with the set. I miss my wood grain terribly, and so of course I had to do a card using that, right? And this ribbon I absolutely love. And this is one of those wood elements, and I have a friend who thinks about white feathers, and so I totally think that I'm going to be sending her this card because I know white feathers mean a lot to her, so I thought that'd be kind of cute to give to her. Okay, but of course this one we're going to change up, aren't we? And on this one, I'm going to use Rococo Rose again. This one I used Pear Pizzazz, Rococo Rose, and Whisper White. This one we're going to use Rococo Rose, a thin layer of Whisper White, just kind of as a little matte, and then I've got Terracotta Tile. And I thought, oh, maybe that just is not going to go, but I kind of like it. Instead of the feather on this one, I decided to stamp the little pumpkin and used a dauber to add Rococo Rose and Terracotta Tile to the pumpkin. And just like I did with the last card, on this one, I inked up the frame dies with Terracotta Tile and Rococo Rose, ran it through, left that beautiful white veining. I love it. And then I just did a straight Terracotta Tile leaf there. Look at that vein. That's awesome. And I have to use this ribbon again. I just love it. And this time we're going to use the nested label. Nested, gone. I think it's called nested label. So of course, once again, I knew all these papers were going to be cut out in the or overlapped, so I felt free to cut them out in the inside. Might as well get the most use from your paper. Oh, and I've got that little Sahara sand piece on my glue. Was that you, Megan, who wanted to try out the snail tape? I'm curious if you gave it a try. Oh, you know what I didn't do? On this one I stamped all the way around kind of the outside with the leaf stamp. Obviously I forgot to do that. However, I suppose I could do it now. We'll just leave it. Okay, then I'm going to layer on top my Terracotta Tile layer. And I don't know if you saw this, but I'm going right to the corner on this one. Stitched nested labels. Thank you. My lovely assistant, Vanna. Okay, there we go. And let's put on our, this, I don't know, this is not my favorite. This, thank goodness, is on kind of a background, so it's not very big, hard choice as to which side I use. Sometimes both sides are so stunning that you just can't decide. But this one was easy. Okay, there's our wood piece. Now I've got a little piece of Rococo Rose that I'm going to place across the center. That just kind of makes a base, I suppose, to put all of our items on. I'm going to put this beautiful ribbon on in the middle. Like so. Of course, you can use glue dots. That works too. Yes, I got my snail, still working it out. I think it's my technique with the way I'm holding it. It kind of bubbles, not straight lines like yours does. Okay, yeah. You know what? I don't care for that pattern on the paper either. Yeah, no, it's like old day scrapbook paper. So it's not my thing, but that's okay. Okay, next, I don't know, I gotta pay attention to where I'm gonna be putting this nested label. And I have not done Season of Thanks yet, so I think I should do that. I think I'm gonna use the pink Rococo Rose. Have you ever seen a pink pumpkin card? Because I haven't. But I think that's what's going to be kind of fun about it. Calico. It's got the hits of pink, but or the hints of orange, but it's not overwhelming. Okay, let's put that on with dimensionals. I can feel my voice going. I'm tired. Might need to take a sip of my tea. We got some lychee Bellini from David's Tea the other day. It's pretty good. I quite like it. Let's put that just kind of in the center like so. Let's add our leaves. We can tuck them kind of underneath and around where we think we might like them. I think I'm going to start with the smallest one. Let's put it, I don't know, over like so. And how about this one next door? Oh, look at those. So pretty. Love that coloring and the veining on those. Here's our little terracotta tile layer. Let's put it facing down. And on this one, I think we're going to put our little pumpkin there, which I'm only going to put dimensional on the 1/2, otherwise it's going to be kind of lopsided. But since this one is kind of raised up, pink pumpkins might be nice. You know, they kind of might. How's that? Pretty pretty. You know it would be, well, they don't have the copper thread anymore. That would have been nice behind it too. Okay, let's add our pearls, or our, whatever we're gonna add here. I think, ooh, maybe this. Ooh, maybe this. We have the Noble Peacock, which has those pink rhinestones already in it. What would happen if we put one of these? Would it balance it out a little? Maybe. I don't, no, I can't do that because, well, maybe we can just go with the clear. It's almost too big, it's competing. Decisions. Let's just go with the pink. I don't have the Rococo Rose or terracotta tile blends. So that was my thought process. I can't really color, won't be able to color them the exact matching color because I don't have those yet. So, what do you think? It's kind of pretty, hey? Love, 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 love that. Okay, which is your favorite? Green, or we'll say tile. Green or tile? Green or tile? The rose thread would be nice if it's still current, wouldn't it? The rose thread is still current. The rose thread is still out, rose and silver. I still have the copper. I didn't buy the rose one yet, but yes, absolutely, smart idea. Go to the pink. So, pink or tile, or green or tile, which are your favorites? Curious. And I'll start cleaning that one up. And then I'll show you my last card, which is kind of a weird variety. Love that word, yet. There's always a yet, yes. Tile, the right one. Tile, tile. Ooh, lots of tiles. The pink, they're both pink. The right one. There we go, interesting, hey? Green, and I really like the layout with the layers in the right-hand corner. Perfect. You're gonna go with the green, awesome. Okay, good, I love when there's variety like that. All right, here's our last card. You know, I was thinking, I mean, this could be a pumpkin. I think it's meant to be a pumpkin, but why couldn't it be an apple? And I thought, you know, for teachers and the kids starting school today, or at least they are in Manitoba. The people, poor kids in Alberta have gone back already. But I thought, oh, this might be a fun teacher card to give with an apple. So wishing you well. There we go. So this version, we are going to use it as a pumpkin and change it up a little bit. Okay. So last year's colors, I remember, were really kind of funky in the Halloween department. They had that granny apple green, the gorgeous grape, and the black, and the pumpkin pie. I thought, you know, it's kind of fun how that works. So let's give this a try. Now I'm wondering, we haven't used this pumpkin yet. Should we do those 3 little pumpkins, or 2 little pumpkins all over instead of the large one? Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. Let's try. If we don't like it, it's not precious. We can always start again. We can cover it over with paper. We can do something. Okay. Now I don't know if I've, just want to make sure that it's inked well. Okay. Cute, cute. I'm just going to stamp across like so, and then the next layer I'm just going to alternate. Of course this would work well with the Stamparatus. Hi Sonia! It would definitely make your pumpkins even and perfect. Me, I don't care. Kind of a whimsy weird card, so it's okay if it's a little off for me. Okay, and I'm just going to put the tops poking through here, and I think I'm going to put the bums on the top, just there. Hardly any showing through. Okay, now I think I'm going to color this. Okay, choices, choices. The background, should I color it gorgeous grape, pumpkin pie, or granny apple green? I was thinking about coloring the pumpkins green. So gorgeous grape would look kind of fun with that. And I might leave the pumpkin pie for the main pumpkin. Well, it's not going to look like apples, but it's art. That's right. That's right. right. There was a big discussion like that, wasn't there, Lisa? Somebody didn't like the color of pumpkins that were on some of the paper. Or was that, no, it was about the trees. The tree, how some of the evergreens, the tree leaves were going down, and I guess evergreen tree leaves grow up. Who knew? But they were kind of upset about that. Pumpkin bums. You guys want pumpkin pie for the background or for the pumpkins? Everybody's going for pumpkin pie. Okay, let's go with pumpkin pie then. We will do it. You guys are all realistic. Okay, here we go. So I'm just taking my dauber, and really if it goes on some of the pumpkins, get the gist of, like, you know, that it's mainly meant to be in between. And if you have a hard time, you know, squeezing them in, of course you could stamp this a little bit farther apart. That would make it easier. I love that when you use a dauber, it's kind of all different shades of the color, right? Because some are darker, some areas are lighter. Kind of adds to the fun features. You're kind of making your own designer series paper by kind of making this like this. You know what I just thought of? This is kind of like that paper we just said we didn't like, with all the pumpkins all over it. They said all branches grew upwards, which was not true, by the way. She was being so literal anyways. And then so that kind of led to somebody saying, right, that, well, some of the paper has blue pumpkins, so, but there actually are blue pumpkins. Yeah. We have, back in Manitoba, there is a pumpkin patch. And so they grow a bunch of pumpkins and have sleigh rides, and kids come and they learn about pumpkins and gourds, and they have a little zip line, and oh, it's lots of fun. We used to take our students there. Okay, so now the pumpkins. Should I color them green? Should I leave them white? Maybe we should just leave them white. What do you say? Let's just look at it. So I was going to have the basic black as the background. I'm going to have this layer over top. I did cut out a white layer that could go over top. Doesn't have to. And then of course I was going to do the pumpkins with the color, but maybe, I don't know. Is anybody else loving this pumpkin paper? I think I'm gonna leave those pumpkins white. I think it'll make it really stand out when we do the different color. We'll add some fun colors to it when we do the main one. So there's our black. Okay, let's add some Granny Apple Green. I think I'm gonna just kind of do that more towards the top. And let's add a little purple, just because a little interest. Doesn't need to be a whole lot, but just a little something extra there. And then go over top with the pumpkin pie. Oh yeah, that looks good. I'm going to do a little darker near the bottom, like so. Cute. Now, it does come with framelits, like you've seen, and actually has two of these, this one, so that I suppose if you have lots of pumpkins to cut out, you can use, you know, you can cut out more than one at the same time. Okay. These pumpkins kind of look like they're glowing. I like it. Let's just move that over. Starting late, no worries. You want to leave them? Oh, you guys all wanted it white. Good, 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 good. I did it right. Okay. I'm going to glue that down because we're committing. Cute. And let's get this piece on like so. Of course, that's the nested, stitched nested labels. There we go. And I think I'm going to use that white layer. Let's put our pumpkins, well, we can always put them up there. We'll see. Gather together. What else do we have here? Wishing you well. I did cut it apart on the last one. I also had so glad to have you in my life. And I'm wondering, what I was thinking was maybe we could stamp it down all the way down, over and over and over. I don't know. What should we fill up that space with? What are the ones we have? Gather together. We can also use May this season bring you smiles and love that will last all year. I kind of like that. And I assume we're going to use pumpkin pie. Let's use pumpkin pie. We could also use black, but I'm going to stamp it beside it and we'll have a look. What do we think? Pumpkin pie. It's pretty light. I know what I'm going to do. That comes with these little dots, which I quite like on the pumpkins. Kind of adds a little fun to it. I'm going to stamp. Stamp off first and then stamp this onto here. It'll add a little pizzazz. I know Lisa Harden, she likes to kind of color up her tags where she's going to be doing the writing section. I think that's kind of cool. I've been trying to pay attention to what I do. If I just leave things white or could I add some little background hidden element that will jazz it up? There. I can like it. Okay. That'll also fill in the gaps and it won't make the black look so out there. Let's do Season of Thanks. No, what were we going to do? Oh, Indy's dreaming. Can you hear her? Poor little thing. She gets, all of a sudden she'll do that in bed. You hear her just squealing and she's just chirping away. There. Yeah, that calms down the blackness a little bit. And of course, we're going to add this with dimensionals. We want that to pop up and look exciting. Let's put this on first. I'm going to use dimensionals on this layer too, just because I'm almost done and because I like it. Why not? Hopefully we're straight. I think so. And let's put these guys on now. Like so. There we go. That's kind of cute. How simple was that? Okay, preference. Which is your preference? Favorite? Red, orange. Red or orange? I'm curious. I'll start cleaning up. rhinestones or anything. Is that bad? You know, they do come with gorgeous grape ones. That Noble Peacock set of rhinestones. Let's go do some purple. I know I have lots of purple fans out there, so let's add purple ones. There we go. Ooh, ooh, lots of oranges. Orange, 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 orange. Red. It's not even Lisa Harden. She tends to pick the one that nobody else picks. Awesome. Yeah, neat, hey? Different, but the same. Same, but different. Same layout, same technique, just different colors and different stamps. Can you imagine doing this, say, with flowers? You could just get a flower stamp, color in between. Why not? Snowmen, snowflakes would be nice. Color around with snowflakes. So lots of different ways we could use this idea for sure. Lots of oranges. Okay, great. So there we have it. This Come Together set is quite fun to play with, I must say. I had a lot of fun this afternoon getting this all ready. Whoops. I had a lot of fun for sure. So if you like these cards, you need to grab this bundle before it sells out, because of course, you know, sometimes when things are super popular, they sell out. So one way to avoid that is, of course, grabbing it when it first comes out before everybody sees all the amazing possibilities with it. So if you order that tonight, I will be sending you a little treat extra. Plus, it's going to be used in the upcoming card class, which are going to be 4 other cards that you get to make using this set. So you're going to have lots of ideas on how to use this. So make sure you sign up. My voice is going. Make sure you sign up by Friday so that I can get all the supplies all cut up, all the card kits cut up for you, and have it at your door by the time the card class starts. All right. Thank you everybody for joining me today. You've been the highlight of my day so far. I always love seeing every one of your little names pop up, which is, oh, I love it. And it's so great that you come back time after time. All right. And Megan, I'll be thinking about how you can snag yourself a piece of the Creative Escape on Mondays. I'll be thinking about that. All right, everyone. Have a great week. Bye.